So AI got introduced in 2023, where it started creating fear that it's gonna replace the jobs, or we got the Chat GPT as an AI assistant. People started using it, and it like created a lot of fear and of afraidness, like they were gonna lose their jobs, so the physical labors is gonna get replaced. But that's what's not it's gonna take away. So my intention of creating this video would be to create or to remove the fear and afraid, like how AI will be doing in couple of years, or maybe 5 years or 10 years. So I am creating this video not only for software engineers. I will go deep into like how what's will be the new evolution into the software engineers' lives, and what will be the AI gonna do in the non-tech field, like for chartered accountants, for normal accountants, or for maybe some corporate professionals which does analysis like business analyst, or some company secretary work, or some documentation work, or some PMOs. So I will also come to that topic. Then I will also go deep into like how those are other engineering fields like mechanical engineer or electronics engineer, how those jobs will also might be evolved or get affected. So like I would come to point where I would say, like, I'll talk about non-tech people first, where I would talk about, let's suppose there is a PMO or a job where project manager, there's a company where there's a project manager. So that's uh, like some companies are building AI agents which manages all the documentation and the project from end to end. Though the role is still the same, but that's been taken away by AI, which I say. But I'll come to the point where I'll say like how that's role gonna get evolved, and not ultimately replacing the PMOs or the accountants or the mechanical engineers, or I would say some other company secretary or CAs like roles. So like um, maybe just like take an example for a perspective of a mechanical engineer, like robotics. So it's a part of robotics, like AI. So it got introduced, which again under fear in production based companies, like all the work will be done by the machines, not by humans, and all the logistics based operations will be carried by like few of our big man companies have adopted as well. Though I don't think so those set of robotics machines will be able to govern and provide decision making. So the definitely that machines will gonna replace some of the jobs, but it will also introduce a new set of jobs which will get you like governing into decision making, and how that decision making capabilities, because AI does not got the decision making capabilities. It's not yet trained to, not yet. I don't think so. It will gonna train yet to take decisions, and and works on autonomous decision making. So it's basically introduced on a pre-trained data, like the LLM models which we see, like the Chat GPT, Claude Sonnet, or maybe Gemini, or the multiple companies are creating their own LLM models. But that does not have that gets only trained on the pre-trained data. It's not something like they are they have the capability to govern and decide. So how like so the mechanical engineer will gonna replaced by the new engineer. So it's not a replacement of an engineer, it's just an evolution of an engineer from a normal mechanical engineer to the, I would say, AI based like mechanical engineer who adopted to use the robotics machines, or who can control the AI based machinery as well. So that's the evolution which gonna come away. And physical labor, I'd say at least it might be reduced to like 20-30%, but definitely it will create some new set of supervising or governing or ethical or decision making jobs as well. So humans cannot ever be replaced, as far as I can think, and I've deeply researched into it. But the jobs will definitely gotta revolve. So how, let's come to the point about my IT guys or my IT folks who are freshers, who are doing BTechs in computer science, and we are a lot of afraid like they don't get a job, and so how badly it can affect their career growth. So how, like, first I'll come to point, like, it comes to developers, like the freshers or the younger developers who can just, so yeah, yes, it is true that it can write code, but it does not understand its consequences. Like, you can get the vibe coding from there are a lot of vibe coding assistants available, like AI Studio or some which can write codes out for you for junior developers, like which the junior developers used to take. We come used to have junior for it, but definitely there will again the need for the junior developers who can understand the, like, this the code written by the some vibe code assistant. Is it correct? Is it basic on the company's standards or practices? Is it doing the work, or is it creating the work as expected? So that's about like the freshers roles for software engineers. So all the current models, like I would say, come to the point this again and again. All the current LLM models like Claude, Grok, or Claude Sonnet, or ChatGPT, GPT-4. I mean, all these LLM models, these are large language models, hallucinates a lot. So you cannot definitely trust them, and companies will definitely not gonna trust them, especially the fintech, especially the banking sector, especially I would say, the companies which have got the sensitive data. So they're definitely not gonna trust a machine taking a decision or taking a code completely on its own. Yeah, definitely. So I'll give you an example. Let's suppose there is a team of 8 people working under me, and then I have to replace 4 people, like because AI has boosted productivity from 4 to 8. Like for the work of 8 people can be done by 4 people, but definitely those 4 people again will be the new. I need to have the new 4 people to develop that agentic AI patterns, like I would say again, to who can govern and decide on the current code base, and so again the developers or the engineers will be needed there. So I would say all the industries are gonna be shifted to AI, not to replace humans, but to hire humans in any field whatsoever who can control and use AI for maximum output. So this would be my intention for creating this video. For software engineers, like as I already said, maybe 4 developers can be replaced by 4 AI agents across it, but those 4 AI agents will definitely be created by some 4 AI native engineers. So like the normal software developer's role has been evolved to an AI native engineer role. It's not gone away for all. It just got replaced by AI native engineer. Like let's suppose a DevOps engineer is there, so that role will gonna develop or being evolved to AI DevOps engineer or AI DevOps manager. Like the PMO role will gonna be evolved to AI PMO engineer, like who can control the AI. So everyone, I would recommend everyone to adapt, learn, instead of being afraid, and instead of being like it's gonna do. Definitely it's gonna impact industry, every industry. I would say non-tech, tech, or production, or any of the industry will definitely gonna impact it in coming next to 5 to 10 years. But I'm not sure how much definitely gonna, though I can predict that it will definitely impact 30 or 40% of the workforce for every or some almost in every domains. But so I would recommend to everyone, like CA, chartered accountants, normal support based role, call center guys, or the content creators or the animators, like some animation tools just can create the canvas, just can create a video in a single click. So all the animators jobs, all the movie production, so definitely they would learn to how to use that animation tool more effectively and generate a more better output. So yeah, they have to evolve themselves as well as how the tool is getting evolved. So we should be considering AI as a friend we can see it as an opportunity, not as a blockage or not as a replacement of humans, and without creating an unnecessary fear by seeing some random social media or Instagram. Because I see like maximum of the information available on social media is you're just creating fear, to get attention, or some marketing strategy. Maybe some CEOs are posting like that's going to replace women. I have just heard a news from a couple of days back, like they'll replace the engineers in like next 5 years or like next 1 year. But I don't think so. It could be their marketing strategy or a sales strategy, so they just be selling their AI products or AI models they are trying to sell. So I don't think so. Like it also happened in Azure and AWS cloud time when I was 2014. It basically evolved, it generated the new jobs, not wiped away. And similarly, I think AI will be gonna be creating more jobs, and though we have to adapt ourselves without being afraid of it, without being but yeah, it will replace humans, but it will not replace the engineer or any human who have the basic or who have the knowledge to control that tool, or the AI based application, or the AI based tool, or AI based robotic system, or AI based machinery, anything, I would say. Okay, so I think I have said a lot, and I hope you guys liked my analysis. Do share your feedback and queries on the comment section, and please subscribe my channel and keep supporting the such content and videos. So I would say thank you so much, guys. Have a good day. Bye.